Hey, it's Patrick. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we are talking about the Stargate project. So what is the Stargate project? Well, in 1970, the United States government discovered that the Soviet Union was spending millions and millions of dollars studying psychic science, basically. You know, studying psychic abilities of mankind, studying things like seeing the future, clairvoyance, precognition, studying out-of-body experiences, astral projection, or remote viewing. These are all, you know, synonyms for the same things. So basically, they were studying the psychic abilities of mankind. And obviously, this was for military purposes, you know, for getting information from other countries, things like that. So, after seeing the Soviet Union, the United States government decided to start the Stargate project in 1976. It was started by the Defense Intelligence Agency, which is the DIA back then, and they studied it for quite a while. So they had a lot of different test subjects, and I think they had 22 or 23 around there for a while. They said that after people left, they did not replace them, so this project didn't last forever. It's no longer running, as far as we know, because it was top secret at the time, of course. But I just think that's a very interesting idea, that the United States government studied, and they put a lot of time and money into studying psychic abilities of mankind. So the U.S. Army, the U.S. government created this program in order to do that. I think that's very, very interesting, because there's a lot of people out there that don't believe this stuff at all. They don't, you know, they would never believe in anything like this, you know, seeing the future or leaving your body, being able to see something else without actually being there. However, their government is literally testing these things and putting a lot of time and money into these. Now, the Stargate project went on for quite a while. They did quite a few experiments with people, and they wanted to test these things very scientifically and very accurately. They wanted to avoid any inaccuracy, any, you know, anything that would affect the test results, basically. And they drew to the conclusion, it was in 1995, they actually declassified the project and transferred it to the CIA. So the CIA took over, and I'm not sure if they continued testing or continued, you know, their research, but it was kind of just disregarded in 1995. So it went on for about 20 years, and they disregarded it just because the fact that the methodologies, it wasn't very measurable or applicable in a lot of situations, they say. However, they do report overwhelming evidence towards ESP, towards extrasensory abilities, towards remote viewing. They did observe a lot of, you know, very strong evidence in favor of these things. So they do report that these things are possible, and they do report that, you know, they did get evidence. There's just things that, you know, got in the way, I guess. There was certain things that weren't predictable. There were certain things that weren't reliable, you know, in military situations. So they decided to disband it. You know, whether or not the government is still studying psychic abilities, I don't know. You know, that's, you know, there's a lot of very interesting things in the government and very interesting secrets in the government that a lot of people don't know about. You know, there's a, you know, I'm sure even going back to the founding fathers, there's been so many secrets. There's a lot of things. People talk about Illuminati. People talk about all these things. You know, why is there a pyramid with all-seeing eye on the dollar bill? There's a lot of different, you know, secrets of the government. This is just one of them that I happened to come across recently. You know, there's a lot of other things as well, talking into extraterrestrials, you know, other very, very deep, interesting topics that the general public is not super open to. So that's just, you know, an interesting thing I'd like to share with you guys, you know, the Stargate project. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Stargate project. I'd love to hear about that. Like I said, let me know if there's any other interesting government things that you know about that I might not know about, because I don't know a ton about them. I just happened to come across this Stargate project, and I thought that was highly interesting just because it's, you know, very relatable to my channel and my videos talking about astral projection, lucid dreaming, seeing the future and things like that. So I just thought it was very interesting to learn that the government, the United States government, was actually investing a lot of time and money into studying these things. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to check out the description. Follow me on Instagram. Reach out to me with any questions or comments you have. I love connecting with you guys. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon as well. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Got plenty more videos coming soon. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Anything of value I can share with you, I am going to share it. Have an awesome day. Peace.